Hello and welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about, once again, one of these kind of fears that parents sometimes have when they are wondering about homeschooling, and that is, can their child get into college? We have similar questions, words slightly different, that come in, but we're going to be addressing, do colleges care whether your child is homeschooled? So we'll be talking about that in today's video. First part of this video, we're going to be answering the question, why? Why do colleges not care whether you're homeschooled or not? That will lead us right into the second part of this, which is talking about what it is they really want to see on an application. Third, we're going to talk about how homeschooling can actually be an advantage to a student applying to college. Fourth, we're going to be looking at some practical tips that parents can do and to get their child to do to help that application process. And then we're going to look at some real life statistics on homeschooling and getting into college. Colleges don't really care whether you are homeschooled or not, because there's certain things that they are looking for in an applicant that's going to show that this student is going to be a good fit for their school. Those things that they're looking for, it doesn't matter whether you have acquired those things in a homeschool setting, public school setting, or private school setting. They just want to see evidence that you have that. So one of the challenges in homeschooling used to be that, how am I going to give evidence? It used to be that if you were in a private school or a public school, colleges had a pretty good idea of what your background, your educational background, what those grades might mean, and those sort of things. Now, homeschoolers have had to basically show that same sort of evidence, which they have. So that is one reason why colleges don't really care. Some of the things that they're looking for is, can you handle the academics of the particular college that you are seeking, your child seeking to get into? Can they handle the rigors and the independence that comes with leaving high school, public high school, and going into college? So homeschoolers need to be able to show that they can handle that academic rigor. They can do that in a variety of ways. Test taking, right? Standardized test taking. This is one reason why it might be a good idea for homeschool students to take those standardized tests. Again, it's not the only way. Portfolios that they can develop. But ultimately, they want to show that their studying, their academic work has prepared them for college life. They want to see what you've done, extracurricular activities. And one of the misnomers, really, and a lot of parents have, is they think they need to get their child involved in everything. And that's not necessarily true. Colleges like to see that somebody is exceptional in something limited, whether it is athletics, music, the arts, dance. If you're really good in one of these areas, that actually can many times enhance your application versus doing many things, but none of them exceptionally well. All right, so I'm not discounting the idea that colleges want to see that you've been involved in different activities and different things. That is a good thing. But if you are exceptional at one thing, that, even if you haven't done other things, that can really enhance your application process as well. So they're also going to be looking at your character, right? How you carry yourself and present yourself. All these mindset related things about what you believe about yourself, how that projects in confidence and personality wise. Are you going to be able to get along with other people, work with other people? These are all factors on things that colleges are looking for. Homeschoolers can actually have an advantage in that one of the things that homeschool seems to, by its nature and structure, develop is independence in learning. particularly as students get towards high school and all, they are much more likely to be finding and creating courses and doing research and independent type of learning that they're interested in, but can really show academic rigor. And this is this idea of also developing portfolios. So students can get involved in a whole host of research type projects that they can do independently or through local colleges or through local organizations, or they can design their own stuff. They can connect with other people out in the community. And these sort of community service learning opportunities, these leadership examples, colleges love this stuff. So homeschoolers have more flexibility in being able to find those and create those. And that can actually work out to be an advantage for homeschool students. Again, along with what it shows as being a leader and the independent learning nature of it. When colleges look at that, if you do standardized test taking, you do well in that, the other packages really go to help enhance your overall likability factor that colleges would have, right? I really like what this person's bringing to the plate. For all you parents out there and your child, helping put together an application package, it doesn't really change much. Homeschooling, public school, private school. Your responsibility from a homeschool standpoint would be probably a little better documentation on what the courses were that you took. So dual enrollment classes you may have taken, AP classes, anything else that's independent research based, putting together a portfolio, showing the essays that you wrote, showing the note taking that you did, the data that you accumulated, putting that all together in a report, showing all those different steps of any big research thing. Tests, putting together the standardized tests that you took and getting those scores reported. All of the data that you can collect, the evidence, putting it in a portfolio to show that you are academically capable is a must. Getting good recommendations. That's where, when you're getting your student out involved in community projects and athletic events, music, arts, any of those things, whether it's through the school or whether it's in the community, those recommendations are fantastic. If they are involved in things like performing arts and things like that, video clips from performances can help enhance. There's lots of different ways, and there's lots of resources out there that will give you more detailed guidance than I can in this video on how to put together a really good, strong application. But it's all about the evidence and showing that in the application process. Now, in terms of just kind of supporting this idea that colleges don't care whether you're homeschooled or not, is it's over 70%, depending on the source, somewhere around 74% of homeschooled students end up getting accepted into college. That's higher than regular public school students. So there's clearly, the evidence is showing it doesn't matter. They don't care. If you do the things you need to do to meet whatever the state standards are and recommendations, and look at the colleges that you want to go to and what are they seeking, and you put together your best application process, they don't care. You're going to be able to get into a college, right? And whether it is an Ivy League school or just a local state university, it doesn't matter. You can get into any from your homeschooling experience. So it truly, the statistics show that what they want are certain checklist kind of items, and you can easily check those off if you homeschool your child. As always, I would love to have you subscribe to our channel. We add videos all the time. You might be very much interested in one of our free webinars as well. You can register for our webinar emotional hygiene, and check that out today. You can also check out the podcast. You can find that on my YouTube channel as well. So I encourage you to subscribe. We're adding more information all the time, and I hopefully will see you in another video.